this is something we did recently in the end of April. We actually did a live rowing event, ACC Network Extra. Drone was our main camera. We couldn't have done it without the drone. As a matter of fact, it was a rainy day and it was really close for us not to have that drone, so we were kind of a little bit nervous. But we had the drone, we had an RF camera, IMT Vislink Microlight 2 system on a chase boat behind them, and I was able to take a couple of our cameras, some of our Ikegami cameras that we normally use for our productions, you know, at the university, and you know, put them in locations down the stretch here, and it was kind of a neat experience for us to do this. I actually, we just switched the cameras and had talent on location, and Scott and everyone else at the control room actually did the graphics and replay and stuff like that. So it was a fairly successful run for us for the you know, the first time out going live. I did a 10 meg stream, 10 meg H.264 over public internet to get the feedback, and I did a 2 meg stream of our multi-view screen off of our A10 Blackmagic switcher that we switched this on. So and we had talent on location. That young man right there on the left just won the Jim Nantz Award for the top college broadcaster in the country. And our tennis coverage is something that I was asked to do. We actually have 6 courts that we cover, Marshall POV on each court, and then we use a RF camera, and that's RF camera for the cutaways, and that's our ATEM switcher with the multi-view. I mix the audio there. We just embed the mics on, or embed the microphones through the SDI path. And again, I use a couple of Teradek encoders to get back to the control room, because that facility is not connected within our fiber infrastructure on campus. So we ordered a larger pipe from Spectrum, and we're able to go 2 10 meg paths out of there. Okay. So I sit there and I switch the POVs for the courts for whatever court they want to televise, and then our RF guy, or you know, the guy on camera, runs around and shoots cutaways, and we're able to take a Daktronics XML feed, put it in the expression for all the stats and score and all that. So.
Very cool. If you don't mind me asking, what was your backup plan if you couldn't put the drone up during rowing? Not do it?
So the backup plan was, we had an RF camera in the boat. And okay. I actually, literally, it reminded me of my days of working dirt racing, when, you know, guys in the pits yelling, "Point the RF!" You know, I had a guy, you know, standing there, like, pointing the directional antennas towards the boat, so we could get at least the RF camera on the chase boat. Okay. And then we actually had a 77 by lens as close to the open water as we could, because the open water was the issue. It was, sure, yeah, they started the race in the middle of a lake and then brought it down a canal. So cool. That was the backup plan. We actually were pretty lucky. It was a little misty out, but they flew the drone. So